Alright, welcome to the channel. This week's video is a practice video and the first in a series I'm going to call Guitar Bingo. The idea for this video came from, I watched a video a long time ago of Justin Sanderco from Justin Guitar giving a lesson, I think, to Lee Anderton from Andertons. And Justin talked about if you only get 10 minutes a day to play guitar, if you don't have a kind of a goal that you want to achieve, then you'll just pick up a guitar and play the same sort of noodly stuff you always play. And he mentioned that he'd once ordered a load of custom plectrums to give out or sell or whatever he was going to do with them, and there was a misprint on them. So rather than sell them, he just wrote different practice topics on each one. So when he wanted to if he only had a few minutes, he would grab one of the plectrums, it would give him something to practice, and that would be his title or his topic for the practice that day. Now I don't have loads of custom plectrums, but I was thinking about this and thinking how can I kind of randomize what I practice. So what I've come up with is Guitar Bingo. I thought I would assign 90 different practice topics, a number, go to an online bingo caller, it picks out a number, and whatever that corresponds with is what I practice on that video or that week. That proved quite tricky for me to think of 90 different ones, so I think I came up with 45 and then put them in there twice. I might have added a few more, but we've got 90 different numbers in the pot. Now, I've got them all in a spreadsheet. If I show you my spreadsheet, it's not going to be particularly inspiring, but I'll give you a few topics. So number one, if that comes out, is learn something from a Mary Spender video. So there's one idea. Number 8 is try some jazz guitar. Number 15 is learn some theory. Number 24 would be pentatonic position 2. Number 32 is learn a Beatles song. I've just written a few of these down. 50, learn some Black Crows. 64, learn a new scale. 71, try some funk guitar. Number 83 is learn something from a Northern Soul song. And number 90 is learn something from a Paul Davids video. So that gives you kind of an idea of what they all are. So what we'll do, we'll go to our online bingo caller. I've got my iPad here. We'll put that in and see what comes out. So what are we going to get?
Clickety click, 66.
Okay, number 66. Number 66 is pentatonic position 3. Okay. So if you saw my first video, I said I've been playing guitar for about 20 years and I still don't know the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale. I mean, I know the shapes, but I never play outside my comfort zone, which is position 1 and the back half position 2. So position 3 is something I need to do, so we'll have practice at that. It's interesting this one's come up as well, because I've added an extra layer of this for things like practicing in a pentatonic or other kind of particular things, which is this is just a deck of cards, but as well as not knowing my pentatonics, I'm not great on guitar theory at all. I don't really know different keys and things like that. So these cards, let me try and find a good example. I've got a deck of cards and I've written on each card a different key. So that is C sharp minor, and on the back of the card I have all the chords in the key of C sharp minor. So C sharp minor, D sharp diminished, E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major. So hopefully that makes sense. So these are my key cards. I'll give them a shuffle. We're going to do pentatonic position 3. So let's figure out what key we're going to play in. Let's go. The card I'm going to choose, I'm going to mix them all up. We'll have this one, A minor, nice and easy. We'll do pentatonic position 3 in A minor. There's my chords. I've not used my Ditto looper properly yet, so we'll get a backing track in the Ditto looper, and we'll jam around in pentatonic position 3. Let's do some playing. Hi. That didn't go to plan. So it's a couple of days later, and yeah, it didn't go to plan for a couple of reasons. One, yeah, I sat down, I practiced, I set everything up and tried to play around in A minor in pentatonic position 3, which I did, but it needs so much practice, it just sounded horrible. I didn't know the position, I didn't know where the licks were, I didn't know what to do, and I thought it wouldn't really make much of an interesting video for you to watch, and it'd be hard to edit to make it sound any good. So, what I've done is I have actually taken a couple of days to play around with it. I am going to put some playing on now, so I don't want you to think it's going to be fantastic because I'm not there yet. But I've spent a couple of days playing with the pentatonic position 3. Also in A, the position 3 is around the 12th fret, I think. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. Here's the Jazzmaster. So is it here? So to play it in A, I would only really have one position I can move around. So what I'm going to do, I've set up a loop in the Ditto looper in D, so I can play here, or here. So we'll set up a loop, we'll have a play around, and also, yeah, to me, just play a lead in position 3, it's not going to sound very fun. So what I'll do is I will play wherever I know to play in D, but I'll try and focus on position 3. The other thing that's happened in the last couple of days, or since the last video, is we've got a new dog. So it's been hard to kind of get some guitar time in. But a couple of days later, let's go for it. I've got a loop, we'll go to D, we'll play wherever I can, but I'm going to focus on position 3. See you in a bit. Okay, so let's have a go. As well as struggling with position 3, I've also been struggling with the Ditto looper, but I'm getting there. I've got a simple blues sort of loop in D, not perfectly in time, but close enough. So that's the loop we'll be playing over. I'm going to play position 1, a bit of position 2, just my comfort zone, but then we'll try and focus on some position 3 licks as well. So let's have a go. Okay, so there you go. That was episode 1 of Guitar Bingo. As you can tell, I've got a long way to go with position 3 of the pentatonic, but I can practice away at that now and get it all joined up and hopefully improve my playing through that. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe. That would be amazing. And join us on the next episode, see what the online bingo caller pulls out and see what we'll be practicing then. But for now, I'll see you on the next one.